Well, we have the WPL C54 body for review today. This arrived within 12 days direct from WPL China to the UK. Not bad at all. Packaged really well, as you can see as well. I also received the V4 tyres, which is the new tyres to go with the C54 body, and also includes the inners as well, which is pretty cool as well. I think it's the first tyres they've done with foams. So I'll be installing the foams into the tyres and seeing how they do. So just a quick overview, here's the actual C54 body. Obviously go into more detail later on. You do get some instructions, which I use them just to kind of check stuff, but I didn't really follow them, as you'll see. So here's what you get for your money. Really good value. You get a spare tyre, which goes on the back. Obviously I've got the foam tyres, the new black wheel hubs, and then we've got all the components here. So you get two sets of components really. So you can have this as a stock truck, or you can have it as like the sports model, and you'll see what I opted for later on. But everything was packaged really well, really easy to clip on. I've not actually glued anything on because I might be painting this body, so I didn't want to glue everything on and then be a nightmare to get off. So everything is just press fitted in at the moment. So comment below what colour you think I should do it. I quite like the white, but it'd be good to kind of just put a different type of colour on there. So we start with the interior. So you've got the dash here. So all you have to do here is fit the steering wheel. Again, it'd be nice to get some paint and actually put some details on that dash as well, which I might do as well. So putting the actual interior onto the body is very simple. It's 4 screws. What I would say is just make sure you don't overscrew this in. You are screwing into plastic, so you just want to, as soon as you feel it bite and stop, you want to stop yourself. And just make sure as well, when you're putting the plastic in for the windows, you see the little clips right there in front of you. You need to make sure that you get them clips on the inside of the plastic, not on the outside of it, and that just clips in. But looking good so far. Here's the roof rack. Just make sure when you put that roof rack on, you don't you want to put that down on first, and then your bumper goes over that, which holds that ladder in place. And as you can see there, I put the little number plate on there. Here you can see where the actual ladder pops into on the bumper. So just make sure, like I say, you get that ladder in situ first, then you screw the bumper in and it holds the ladder in. So looking pretty cool so far. Really impressed with the quality actually of the plastics, of the body mould and everything. So here are the 2 front grills that you can have. The first one on the front is the standard, and the back one is the off-road sports. So I've gone for the off-road sports. And again, this is a front bumper, so you can have the standard or the sports. I've opted for the sports. One thing to remember at this point is make sure you put your plastic lenses in before you put your front bumper on. And here is some lenses on there as well. Looking pretty cool. They're the only things that I did actually glue in at this point because I didn't want them falling out, so I did use some clear glue to put those in. Snorkel goes in, wing mirrors go on, and the windscreen wipers. And you've got these little mirrors actually that go in there, which are pretty cool. It's very, very scale indeed. Really enjoyed making this. Got the rear stickers on for the lights and the indicators there as well, or the blinkers if you're in the US. But I'm going to obviously get this all lighted up as well. Now one thing here, I've got the obviously side rails on here, but my advice is leave them until you've got it on the chassis, because it makes it more awkward to put it on the chassis. So leave the side bars on, everything else can go on, and it'll go on the chassis, and then put your side bars on last. I think he did actually say that in the instructions, but hey there. So these here, now some people from videos, I've seen these put on last, but I actually decided to fit these. This is the actual bonnet or hood, again if you're in the US, cover. So I put those on first. Now, I was looking at where I'm going to put everything, because at the moment this is where I've got everything on my C24 chassis. And what I was kind of thinking about was, where's everything going to go? So first of all, I did change out the springs to the new soft ones which come with the C54 body. It has actually made it less bouncy, so I'm going to see how they'll go. They are a bit softer. They're about the same length, but they are softer springs. So I'm just going to see how they actually do with the new body on there. From initial testing, they seem to work a little bit better, a little bit less springy, and they're easy to change over. You don't have to take anything off. And I opted not to glue the foams into the tyres at the moment, so I just put them in there. I'm going to see how they run. I might cut down the foams a little bit. They still feel pretty cool in there, and what I do like about these new tyres is, yes, they haven't got massive treads on them, but they are quite sticky and very soft. And I'm thinking with the foams in there, they're going to work pretty damn well. I hope anyway. But yeah, they look all right, and just dragging them across the table compared to the normal tyres that came with the V3s, I think, which came with the kit of the WPL C54, they do seem a little bit better. And I do like the black spoke rims as well. Prefer those to the white, definitely. But as you can see with the foams in, still plenty of give in them, and they feel pretty soft still as well. Just a size comparison. So they are actually slightly bigger than the original C24 tyres and wheels as well. They're not any wider. The width is exactly the same, but they are a bit longer, and they do feel a little bit stickier as well. But yeah, as you can see, you've got a bit more ground clearance now with these new tyres, which is pretty cool. I wouldn't say they're hugely big, but they're definitely a few millimetres bigger than the old ones. And there you can just see. They don't actually fit onto the hubs though, as close as the other ones, so it does actually make the truck wider, which is pretty cool as well. They don't go onto the wheel hubs as far. So this is how I want to run it. I want to bring my batteries up through there. And that's how it's going to fit from the bottom. But what I did find is, where I've literally got my ESC at the moment, it won't actually work. There's not enough clearance, and I don't want to chop away at a brand new body. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to remove the ESC, unsolder it, make those wires longer, and sit it on top of the actual servo. It will fit in there. So that's what I'm planning to do. And then obviously everything should fit in there pretty nicely. These wires are dead easy to unsolder. Make them slightly longer, use some heat shrink, and then, you know, Bob's your uncle and we're away. So I'll come back in a sec. So a couple of hours later, we've managed to get it in. So the battery and the transmitter is now in the hood, or the boot, or the bonnet, and it's all fit together. Feels really nice. That new suspension actually does feel better. It's softer, but it does feel a little bit nicer. And I think I'm going to fit the tyres. I'm going to fit the tyres to the roof rack as well, which I think looks pretty cool. It's more of a trail truck than a crawler, I would say, but you know, we'll see how it gets on. Look out for some videos of where I'm going to be taking this outside and seeing how it runs now. So here's just a quick little run in my dining room. Let's see how it does. Let's see how it can get over the C24. Does look pretty cool, and I think it looks really scale. I do like this actual new body. I did like the C24, but I'm kind of liking this one better now. I need to get those tyres put on. But as you can see, it doesn't tip it. I think these new soft springs and the bigger tyres, hopefully it shouldn't tip as much, and the body's a little bit heavier as well. But I think it looks pretty cool. I really do. I just don't know what colour to paint it, but we shall see. So yeah, as I say, I'll be doing some more running videos of this outside. Hopefully get some scale runs on some local trails when the weather improves. But thank you for watching. If you've got any questions about putting this body on or any hints or tips, just let me know. But thank you again for watching, and if you do like, please subscribe, and more videos will be coming very, very soon. Take care. Bye bye.